Halika, let's go.
They're
Halika.
gonna teach me to walk.
Yes.
Alam mo naman ako pasaway. Bawal magdala ng underwear, so nag-wear ako ng double panties. Kaya nga naman chicken nila yun.
Galing.
As a beauty queen, of course, marami tayong rules.
I know.
Tayong
I know. You're my
bawal.
fellow binibini.
But, you being such a powerful woman, may yung controversy about you doing a frontal move. So, Isabel, as a beauty queen, of course, marami tayong rules.
I know.
Tayong
I know. You're my
bawal.
fellow binibini.
But, you being such a powerful woman, may yung controversy about you doing a frontal nude.
Yeah.
Could you share with us about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it with you. First things first, when I won Binibining Pilipinas, I was the only candidate na sexy model. Kasi ang lahat ng mga candidates nila, mga high fashion model, or yung mga de buende pamilya, or from good exclusive schools. I'm the only one who came from this sexy modeling group, which I do not deny. Galing ako sa ganon. So I was almost dethroned during my time. So these are controversies na hindi mo fina-fabricate kasi some people, you know, just to be in the limelight, they have to come up with controversies.
Right.
Yeah, kasi, I mean, yun naman ang real deal eh. That's the whole truth eh. I mean, you cannot cover it up. And remember in the trend in Philippine cinema, like during the time of Gloria Diaz, nagkaroon ng wet look.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
so
wet
Gloria
camisón.
Diaz and yeah, you remember that.
Yes.
And even Elizabeth
Yes.
Oropesa did that wet look scenes. There was also like the camisón scenes like that. So during my time, I was the first beauty queen who did frontal nudity because when I did the film Isla, there was like underwater shots. Yeah. And you know, it was shot in the island. In the island, you know, people go swimming not wearing swimsuits. Yeah. So that was one of my contributions to the Philippine movie industry. Kinda not really wholesome, pero that's the way it is. Yeah.
How did you get through that? Like, did they, like she was saying, they were trying to dethrone you or something?
They were
Is that-
trying to dethrone me. They were like trying to find angles on how they could get another beauty queen to replace me in the Miss Universe pageant. But I fought hard. We had the press conference. And then that time it was under this Philip Yago, who was like receiving instructions from Stella Marquez Araneta to get rid of me. But I managed to stay put because why should I return my crown? It was given to me. It's like when you're given a gift, you keep it and be grateful. Yeah,
true.
you don't give it back to the owner. Hindi ba insulto yun?
Oo naman.
Yes. So that's what happened sa Binibini. And then the rest is history. But, you know, when you're doing sexy roles in films, it's not very lasting. You have to continue to reinvent yourself.
Exactly.
So from there, I started to do action films. I started to do drama. And until now, I'm very proud to say I'm doing a Japanese film.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
awesome. I heard
Yes.
it's full Japanese. So
95% in Japanese.
So you're
It will be
learning.
shot in Japan and the Philippines. So the story is that of a caregiver and directed by Janus Victoria and with a fellow Japanese actor. His name is Lily Frankie. He's very famous. He has a movie on Netflix and his movie won Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival in 2018.
Oh, wow.
It's entitled Shoplifters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So this is something really to look forward to because my Japanese is not perfect, but they gave me a tutor so that I could like
That's so awesome.
talk in Japanese.
So can you give us a sample?
A sample? お母さんのお世話していい介護士になることを学びました。お
Wow.
母さんはとってもオープンで優しいでした。義理のお母さん、全然違う。Okay, that's all.
Ang
Arigato.
galing. Arigato. Ayun lang, yun yung sabi ko. Ang sabi, like, that's a lot. So what did that mean?
Well, because the role is that of a caregiver, I was talking about how the elderly woman I'm taking care of taught me how to be a good caregiver. You know naman, Filipinas are well-known caregivers
Yes.
around the world.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the role I'm talking about. And I'm talking about memories of being a caregiver, taking care of the elderly. Like
I
that.
can't wait to watch
Me
it.
too,
I'm
I'm
excited.
excited.
When is it gonna
No,
be
we're
filmed?
filming in a few days.
Oh, you're gonna say
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm leaving in 4 days actually, and then
Oh,
after
okay.
that, we shoot in the Philippines. We have
Oh,
Oh,
scenes
I'm
in
so
Manila
glad we
as
caught
well.
you before you
Yeah.
I
left.
know, that's why I agreed na kagad on the
Uh-uh.
date that you gave me.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
And you
thank
mentioned
you.
Cannes,
Yeah.
right? So you met the actor there in Cannes, or
No, I haven't met him in Cannes, but he's one of the winners of the Cannes Film
Okay.
Festival in 2018.
but then you also went to Cannes.
I went to the
are you?
Cannes Film
Yeah.
Fest twice.
Right.
Once in 2011 with Brillante Mendoza and for the movie Kinatay. And then I went back
Wow.
to Cannes in 2016 with the same director for the film Mar Rosa.
That's so
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
a different vibe there.
It's a
Isn't it?
beautiful
It's such
journey
a
and I'm
beautiful
very grateful to this industry.
Mhm.
Yeah. The industry has been very kind to us.
That's so awesome.
Yes.
Okay, well, since mga ka-wonder, ang kasama natin is dalawang beauty queen. Pwede nyo ba akong turo? Kahit it's hard for me.
Alika, let's go.
They're
Halika.
gonna teach me to walk.
Yes. Okay.
Miss Universe.
You're next, my dear. First, feel good, feel beautiful. Sabi ni Elwood Perez, feel beautiful.
Don't let me fall.
Come on.
Okay. Okay.
And smile, feel good.
Okay.
Go. LJ! Woo!
Oh, pose. Yes.
Turn around. Beautiful, lovely. And Binibining Pilipinas World.
You did it. Thank you.
Go, Mafe. Wow.
Oh.
Nice. Lovely.
Okay,
I love it. Go. I have a dance floor. We started this in the pandemic. Kasi walang gym nun eh. Sarado yung mga gym. So my husband decided that I should continue my Zumba here. There's a Pilates reformer here. So you can do Pilates. I have weights. And this is what you call the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you have an app, your trainer will come out.
Oh.
And then you have access to thousands of classes from Pilates to yoga.
Your trainer will come out.
Lumalabas yung trainer mo dito. Tapos it records your score, kung how much you have done for the week.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So lumalabas yung trainer. All I have to do is follow him. Parang nandito yung trainer ko. At the same time, you could see yourself in the mirror.
Wow.
Andito naman tayo ngayon sa patio. This is also part of the property.
I love it. Your property is so big, hindi ka mabobore.
Very relaxing.
There's so many different places to go to. Kwentuhan niyo naman kami tungkol sa Survivor.
I know na pwede niyo ako imaltrato, pwede niyo akong tarayan gaya ng ginagawa nito babaeng ko. I hate to stoop down to your level, but we're here as castaways, so I'm sorry I have to level down with this trash.
I heard from Direct Ivan, lagi kayong beautiful doon. Lagi kayong beautiful doon. And di ba parang you can only bring certain things. So,
I know, bawal magdala ng makeup,
Mm.
but then, alam mo naman ako pasaway. So, meron akong board shorts nung kinastaway kami, kinakailangan wala kang baong damit or anything. Wala kang dala. You just bring yourself and whatever you're wearing. So, ginawa ko, yung board shorts ko, meron akong pocket dito. Naglagay ako dito ng magic lipstick. Not just any lipstick, yung green lipstick na mahirap matangga kahit makipag-lips to lips ka. Wow! Para kahit nasa dagat ka, mag-swimming ka, fresh ka pa rin kasi pink yung lips mo.
Kaya pala, according to Direct Ivan, lahat daw hulas na pero kayo beautiful pa.
Yes, Miss
Marami
Universe.
akong tinakas, tapos nagbaon din ako ng chocolates, bawal din yun.
No, hindi nila
Pero
chinek.
Shinare ko yun kasi nag-birthday yata si Casey noon. Inabot ko sa kanya nung birthday niya. Binigay ko sa kanya yung chocolate. Kaya isang chocolate bar. Wow!
Pero ano to, hindi on ka. Was it on ka? Or natago nyo from
Tinago
like how?
ko. Ewan ko kung nakuha ng mga cameraman. Tapos ano pa ba yung mga inismuggle ko? Of course, bawal magdala ng underwear. So, nag-wear ako ng double panties. Kaya nga naman chicken nila yun.
Galing, no?
Oo,
Shades!
Bawal din mag-shades. Pero napakasama ma-expose sa araw nang wala kang shades. Kasi
Okay.
you're not protecting yourself. Yan ang cause ng glaucoma and
Yes,
everything.
that's true.
So, nag-smuggle ako ng shades, pero sabi ko sa production, may grado to, kaya hindi nyo pwedeng i-confiscate to. Otherwise, bulag ako, wala akong makikita.
So, syempre,
Alam mo
wala
naman,
silang
dapat
masabi.
tayo
Ang
pasaway.
galing. Ang galing.
Maria Isabel Lopez to, no? Stella Marquez Araneta nga, hindi ako maapak-apakan. Kayo pa.
Alam mo, sa mundo, kinakailangan lang naman you assert yourself.
Mhm.
And you should not be afraid to try. Try until you succeed. Diba?
Exactly.
Yeah. Pag nabuking
Tama.
yung nahuli ka, di surrender mo.
At least you tried.
Yes.
Oo nga naman. Totoo nga naman. Bakit hindi
Survivor nga eh. That's why you
isa yun
survive.
sa mga reasons na hindi ako sumali, hindi ako nag-audition for Survivor. I did Amazing Race, I did
Oh.
Fear Factor.
Sure.
Sabi, ba't hindi ako mag-Survivor? Sabi ko,
Oo.
parang hindi ko kaya na. Yun nga, yung
Kaya
sa
mo yun.
underwear.
Kaya
and
mo
yung
yun.
sa,
Yeah.
ko, well,
I think you're a very positive person. Yeah.
thank
But
you.
aside all these things I do, I think kaya mo yan.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
If
thank
kaya
you.
mo being in America.
Yeah.
Well, grabe. Being in America has shown me superpowers that I did not know I
Yeah.
had. That's what I
know,
always
it's gonna push you to
say.
the limit.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Exactly.
It does.
How about your Ana Sandra project?
Oh,
Yung
it's a
tandem.
teleserye I did in 2014.
Mhm.
It's called Ang Lihim ni Ana Sandra. It's about the aswang cult. You
Mhm.
know, sa daytime, normal human beings kami ni Rochelle Pangilinan. But then at night, nagka-transform kami into wild boar, baboy
Wow.
damo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
what a
it's
story.
really a fun thing to do, although it's a lot of hard work kasi
Mm-mm.
yung transition mo from being a human to that of a wild boar.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the aswang culture.
Did prosthetics kayo na for that? Or?
No more on ginamitan ng mga parang
Mm.
animation.
Special
Okay.
effects.
Yes.
Okay. So, madugo tape niyo.
Madugo. And it's so funny nga. When I was doing Anasandra, every time I go out, tinatanong ako ng mga street kids, Ma'am, bakit po hindi kayo baboy damo ngayon?
At least you have many
So,
fans.
when they ask that, because it means it's really effective.
Yes.
Diba? Sobrang, ano.
Yeah.
How about, your transition here sa States? Would you say na you fully adjusted?
Well,
Or-
I should ask you those questions. Have you fully adjusted?
Fully adjusted, gotten better.
Yeah.
Fully, no, not fully. It's, I mean, because you're so used to,
Transitions are always very hard.
Mhm.
Kaya lang, when you set up yourself
Mhm.
and use a lot of mind power, I mean, you can really transition smoothly. Kasi I dated my husband 2014 pa. I married him in 2019.
Mhm.
So in other words, I had 5 years to psych myself.
This
5
is
years para pag-aralan ko yung mga pros and cons.
Mm.
And you have to weigh them.
Yeah.
But then, what really made me commit to being a wife again for the second time, kasi he's my second
Okay.
husband. It's the fact na, in this world, in my life, I had always focused on career.
Mhm.
40 plus years of show business life. I mean, dalaga pa ako
That's a
until
long
the time I became a mother, until the time, grandmother roles na yung ginagampanan mo.
Mhm.
And the fact na I should also focus on my personal life.
Mhm.
And if the man that you're dating, the man you're with, is really a keeper, that made me
for
say yes to the marriage. I mean, he offered me a very peaceful life,
And
Like
very
na-
supportive. I mean,
very
Yes.
supportive in everything. But I also support him in his endeavors.
Mhm.
Yeah. And if the guy is really worth it, I mean, I've done so much show business work. Sabi ko, focus ko naman ang personal life.
Yes.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah, of
You
course,
deserve it.
transitions are always hard kasi mga artista, sanay tayo na nag-shoot may PA,
Yes.
personal assistant,
yung
may
mga
alalay.
gamit, sasakay ka na lang ng
I know,
kotse.
may driver.
Yes.
24/7,
Yeah.
meron kang katulong, but then here, but
Mm-mm.
I'm still grateful because it's only me and my husband. Wala kami mga little ones that
Mhm.
goes around na making kalat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a lot of those.
It's more challenging.
It's more challenging. So what's your typical day? Can you, walk us through your typical day?
Typical day, of course, is my morning coffee.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my only addiction left.
Oh, I feel you.
And then, of course, My husband is diabetic,
Mhm.
so I mastered the art of diabetic baking and diabetic cooking.
Oh, wow.
And the reason I also don't put on a lot of weight, it's because sinasabayan ko siya.
Right.
Whatever diabetic diet he eats, I eat the same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Plus, there's a gym upstairs.
Okay.
So we have
Oh,
a gym,
wow.
so I also get to do my workout. Typical work ng babae, you do a little housekeeping.
Mhm.
Light housekeeping kasi nga it's only me and my husband, and there's a housekeeper that comes once a week. And then of course the garden, we eat what we plant.
Girl,
Oh.
Yes, so it's all organic here kasi my husband is a pancreatic cancer survivor.
Mhm.
There's so much produce here.
Yes.
Tapos another typical day is to harvest flowers, especially in the spring.
Oh, nice.
So I pick my own flower and then I do my flower arrangements.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
And then we always like end the day watching Netflix.
Mhm.
Typical American.
Oh, Netflix. Oh, yes. Or about Facine Film Festival, you're very much involved with that.
Oh,
right?
I'm one of the advisors of the
Mhm.
Pasine Film Festival.
Mhm.
It's actually the longest running film festival here in San Francisco and throughout United States.
Okay.
So we're showing movies from the homeland and from filmmakers here in the United States. Because like especially in your case, you have growing children.
Yep.
You do not want them to forget the roots.
Yes.
So it is
that's
so
one thing.
important for these young people who are here in the United States, the Philams, to be exposed to the kind of films we do in the Philippines.
Yes.
Especially the kind of films that they show. They're eye openers. It teaches you lesson about the homeland.
Mhm.
Yeah. So especially for Filipinos in the diaspora. So I'm a consultant for that. And we do the film
Look into that.
festival. We're celebrating our 30th year this 2023. And it's happening in September
Okay.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yes.
In San
in
Francisco?
San Francisco.
Nice.
But
Yeah, we
it's
should
virtual.
go.
It's virtual. I'm gonna invite you.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
virtual.
please.
It's shown all over United
Okay.
States kasi they have an online screening and
Yeah.
an in-theater screening.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
we should
go.
cover that.
That would be nice. You have achieved so much
Yes.
already. Like, wow. Like, everything. Is there anything else that, you want to do?
Well, I haven't done everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have yet to write my memoirs, my book.
Ah.
My husband is an author and he wrote a book. I have yet to write a book on my life story.
Mhm.
Kaya lang, hinihintay ko pa na yung mga tao na na-involved sa life ko ay matigok.
Ay!
Kasi baka madimanda ako.
Gusto ko yun. I love it.
Pag sinare ko yung aking life story, masyadong maraming madadamay. Kaya behave muna
Gusto ko
ako
yung serious na
ngayon.
serious. Hinihintay ko lang na matigo.
Wala namang intentional.
Yeah.
Kaya lang, this is just who I am.
Right.
Yeah. After all, you asked me what else haven't I done. I haven't done writing about my book. I mean, I haven't really told the whole world about like things that happened to me when I was growing up, things that are happening before marriage, after marriage, my second husband,
That's true.
life in the United States. There's always so many stories.
I'm
to
sure
share,
it would
diba?
be like a very nice
Very
book.
interesting.
Very
I mean, no
interesting.
intention to make it controversial. It's just being real.
It's your
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, knowing what you know now,
Hmm.
what would you tell your 24-year-old self?
24, I remember when I was 24, I was a candidate for the Binibining Pilipinas pageant. So if I have to turn back the hands of time, I'll probably tell myself to continue to be brave and to conquer your fears. Because that's how I thrive in this world, by continuing to be brave, to continue to fight for what you believe in. Yeah. I will also remind my 24-year-old Isabel to not be afraid to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Yeah. Kasi I'm a product of so many mistakes, so many failures, and so many downfalls in life.
But you never gave up. You just kept going, and look at you now. Right?
Oh.
Like, wow.
Very
Very,
Filipinas Universe.
very
1982,
inspiring.
diba?
Thank you so much
you.
for welcoming
Thank you also
us
for
to your
visiting
home.
me.
Yes.
It's so
Such a
pleasant to
beautiful
have you
home.
over.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
had fun. Beautiful home. Thank you so much.
Thank you also.
Thank you.
You're such an inspiration.
Nako, BFF, you missed it. We had so much fun. Thank you so much for the tour.
My pleasure.
Yes,
Thank you for being here.
Hopefully next time Rupa May can join us so she can also
Hi,
see
Peachy.
your wonderful
We miss
home.
you.
Yes, we miss you.
Of course, we want to thank the award-winning actress, multimedia artist.
Of course. Artista na, artist pa. Thank
Wow.
you so
Thank
much.
you for visiting me.
Thank you. We had so much fun.
Yeah, come again and visit.
Yes,
anytime.
we forgot to ask you though. I mean, you look so young, right?
Yes.
What is your beauty regimen before we go? Para
So that
naman,
everybody can learn.
Alam ko, everyone wants to.
Well, it's just basic skincare. Kaya lang, my skin regimen is actually taken care of by Abby Skincare Clinic and FFMS Medical Spa.
Okay.
They're the ones giving me like the shots, the laser treatments that I need for my skin because I'm already a senior citizen. So if you want to look like a junior citizen, you
Yes,
have to like
which is
take care of yourself. So I'd like to thank Abby and Dom Paklibar. I love you guys.
Ayan, thank you. And where can they follow you? On
Follow me
again,
on
para
Instagram
at
at BeautyQueenMIL and on Twitter at BeautyQueenMIL and follow me on Facebook Maria Isabel Lopez.
Thank you so
Woo!
much.
Thank you. Wonderful
everyone.
visit.
Yes, we had so much
See you
fun.
again.
Yes, thank you to everyone that watched. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification button. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Mabuhay Studios, and The Wonder. So we'll see you guys again on the next episode of the Mare Mare Club. Now it is time for TikTok.
Yes,
Let's go.
come
Let's
on.
TikTok. Hello, Jeff. I am LJ. Hi.
Good
to see you again.
Yeah, we've worked together before.
co-model.
I have these drinks for you guys. I prepared them, and I hope you'll like them because this is one of our top selling.
Oh, this is good.
I grew up in Pampanga in the Philippines, having a good taste palate being Kapampangan. And I've learned how to make longanisa. Some of my friends, Filipino friends, hey, Jeffrey, can we try some of your food? So I brought longanisa and they love it. And then I made it a business. I was able to supply supermarkets here in America.
Mabuhay Studios is a media partner for the Arnel Pineda and Lani Masalucha US Casino Tour. For tickets, please contact Ticketmaster.com or FantasySpringResort.com.